Hey YouTube, it's Hannah from Smalgish again, and I'm bringing you a new video which is sort of like a first impressions review video of some of the things that I got in the States, which I am wearing on my face. I'm also wearing my new top from Torrid. So, you may be a little bit distracted because if you can notice, I've got two different types of eyeshadow on because I'm trying out both of my palettes. And so far, I'm really impressed with both of them. And I'm going to tell you why. So I'm going to go from the bottom up. But first, I'll just talk to you about my base. I've actually got a lot more colour than I normally like to have on my skin because I was really anal, I'm going to say, about putting SPF on, SPF 50, SPF 30, at least. Water brought a little stick of Factor 50 sweat resistant sun stuff to take with us around the theme parks, and one day my brother forgot to put the stick of stuff back in a bag when he was doing his face in the car on the way, and on that one day we all burnt on our faces. So that wasn't great, but I'm actually wearing my Estee Lauder double wear, which isn't giving me massive tide lines like it normally does because my skin is that little bit darker. I'm also wearing the NYX HD Studio Finishing Powder, which I'm not sure about. I haven't made up my mind. I'm glad I got it and I will use it, but I'm not sure I would get it again. And just one thing, if anyone has any tips, my nose is really irritating me because it's just no foundation is adhering to it at all. I just have a gap of no foundation, nothing. So if you have any tips on how I can combat that, I'll probably be going to Selfridges to chat to a MAC consultant about it or something, but I'd be really up for hearing your tips. Let's talk about this, which is my Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick in a Go-Go. And I can't get enough of this packaging, this really cool studded sort of packaging effect. And this is the bright orange, and also it's got the Kat Von D sort of cosmetics brand logo in the bullet, which is really cool. I love it. It's very matte. It feels a little drying. I think it would probably dry me out over time if I wore it for a good period of time. But I've eaten Weight Watchers nutty cereal treat thing, and I've drunk a bottle of water, and it stayed on pretty well, so that's pretty good. And the colour is amazing. It does make my teeth look a little bit yellow because it's orange toned, but well, it's not orange toned, it's orange. But I still really like it, and I'm gonna wear it. And especially now that I've got, even though I don't particularly like it, even though I've got a bit more colour to my skin, I think it goes really well with that. I also think it would look really good with my usual sort of pallor, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Then, if you can see, I have actually done a little light bit of contouring on my cheeks with my Sephora colour in Tranquil. And this is really good. It's not as pigmented as I thought it was going to be, but I think that's probably a good thing because, I don't know about you, but there's nothing worse than over contouring. So I will have a proper go at sculpting, see if I can do anything around my nose or under the chin area, see if I can do some more contouring with that. I'm going to have a play tomorrow probably. But yeah, I really like that, and it is exactly the kind of perfect colour that I thought it was going to be, which is always a plus. Next, I'll talk about my actual eyeshadow last. I've got my, let's get closer, I've got my Anastasia Brow Wiz, is this baby on. Anastasia Brow Wiz. I've got it in the shade Chocolate, and actually it's really good. I said I wore it a little bit on holiday and everything anyway, but it's really good, and this spoolie is amazing. It does the job perfectly. I just think this is really good so far. I'm wearing my, if you can see, my Trooper liner, my tattoo liner in Trooper by Kat Von D. This stuff, I've only used it just this once, just now. I can already tell you guys, it's amazing. It may possibly edge out ink for eyes. Ink for eyes will probably still be my holy grail just from the sheer fact that I can acquire it easily. But this stuff is just insane, guys. The brush nib thing is so clever. It was even, it was dark. and I don't know how well it's going to last, obviously, because I've only just put it on, playing around. But yeah, really, really good. I love it. So last but not least, I'm going to talk to you about my Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette and my NYX Sex Bomb palette. So I'll talk about this one first. This one I have on this eye. And I decided with both the Comfort Zone and the Sex Bomb palette that I was going to follow. They have a little tutorial on the back of the palette case. And, you know, so I thought I was going to go with this one, the sort of more Sex Bomb one, the night look. Because it has the red, and I was really curious to see what the red was like. Oh, I should also mention that I also used my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk over the top of my primer, just to see if that helped make the colours pop, and I actually think it did. This red is amazing. It's so good. So first, on my brow bone, I used this shimmery, sort of silvery grey, just up there, and then I patted the red all over my lid, and then using a sort of creasy brush I put this shimmery black all in the crease and blended with my Real Techniques. I think it's a deluxe crease brush. It's either the deluxe crease brush or the deluxe base shadow brush or something. And then I added a little bit of this matte black just into the very outer corner out of V and just defined it with that, and really, really good. I then patted a little bit more of the red over the top because it got lost a little bit in the... Yeah, really impressed. I haven't tried these two shades on my eyes yet. Obviously I used them when I was swatching everything for you yesterday, but I'm really impressed. I actually really like it. And that red, guys, is outstanding. I finally have a decent red. That red is brilliant. So I'm looking forward to all the fun things I can do with that. Finally, my Wet n Wild palette. I did use the, I guess, instructions on the back, because you have 4 shades on each side. You know, brow bone, eyelid, crease, and definer. So I used what they said. And this is the look. Okay, you guys, I may be a little bit in love with this palette. It's just amazing. So I used this side, the greeny side, and I used the brow bone like all over this part of my eye. I applied the brow bone colour, and then I used the eyelid, obviously all over my eyelid, and the crease, just in the crease. I did exactly what they told me, and then the definer just in the touch there. So when the light hits it, I get the touch of that sort of blue duochrome. And this is amazing. Like, I love it so much. And it was less than $5. I think it was just over $4. Which, trying to do conversion in my head, about £3. It's brilliant. It is so good. So good. And I'm going to try, I'll probably do both eyes with this side tomorrow. Or I might even try this side. And tomorrow I might film another one of these when I'm trying the other lipstick. And trying my the sort of daytime side of this palette. And what else did I get? I need to show you my other NYX lipsticks and stuff. But yeah, this is brilliant. I love it. Worth every penny. And I will try them out tomorrow to have them on throughout the whole day to see what they actually look, so what they're actually like for lasting power. But yeah, I'm really impressed. I love it. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will see you next time. Bye!